Okay. So, here's the thing. If you cut out 2 fights from this card, it's like the best card ever, if you think about that. But, Islam Makhachev, decision smudges, Jack Della Maddalena, 25 minutes. And then Shevchenko, decision smudges. A little bit more outstriking on Shevchenko, but still decision smudges for 25 minutes. I mean, impressive. Very impressive. Let's go over my picks. So I was 100% before that. I am before this card because I've never picked before. Now I'm not, but, I mean, what a pro for my first time, right? Camilo decision. Mainly just controlled Vishalov Borshev. Not too much offensive work from Borshev. He kind of just let it go like I thought he would. Camilo wins, I think, 30-27, maybe 29-28. Didn't really watch it. I just looked at the stats. Second fight, see, Makhachev got chinned. See, I was thinking round 2. I thought Surskaev would get it better, but he was grappling in the first round, and I think he gassed himself out. Not too excited for Bison Surskaev. I think he's not going to make it far. For this lower, middleweight area, maybe he can do some good. But honestly, after Bo Nickle, which I'll get to him, I think Bo Nickle maybe beats him. I don't know. But Surskaev got the KO right, not the round, but, basically round 2. I'm so good. Fatima Klein, Angela Hill, what can I say? Angela Hill is like a punching bag with feet. Walked in there. Got round 3, she gets spinning back fist on a knee. Almost dies. Fatima Klein, she's good against, she can get KOs and stuff over lower level competition. This higher stuff, she's going to get decisions. She just doesn't really change it up too much. Or she doesn't really push, I feel like. She had some moments where she could have pushed with, another combo. She, kept on stinging Wei Li with, a counter right. Or not Wei Li, crud. Don't bring up Wei Li. Kept on stinging Hill with the counter right. But just never committed off of that. I think she could have done, a counter right. Maybe body kick or head kick off of that. Something like that. But, good one for Fatima Klein. My first wrong decision. My first wrong pick. I thought Shep Mariscal could beat Pat Sabatini by decision. I was wrong. Pat Sabatini shows levels. Honestly, he increased better grappling. He stuck it onto him. Some weird striking decisions from Shep Mariscal. Really weird, constant scrambling on bottom and giving up positions. Fun fight, I will say, but not a lot done. We'll get to if my prize picks landed or not. But, yeah, impressive from Pat Sabatini, really good. Give him a ranked fighter next, dude. He's good. Up next, the Darce Knight. While watching this, I was talking about his nickname's the Darce Knight. I wonder if he pulls it off. And I kid you not, I think he must have told his boys, dude, bet $3,000 on me submitting Mearshart. I'm going to get it done. Dropped Mearshart in the first 50 seconds, has him out, passed out dead, and then just goes for the Darce just for fun. He probably could have stood up. Mearshart still be dazed on the floor. But great one from Dukakis, walked through Mearshart. Better than Chimaev, so Dukakis beats Chimaev off of the eye test, obviously. But sad day for Mearshart. You probably retire after that. Another incorrect pick. Malcolm Wellmaker. He just gets so. You can tell he got angry when he didn't get that round 1 KO. He almost got it. Ethan Ewing blitzed in a lot, and he got clipped right behind the ear, and I think he was out on his feet, wakes back up, kind of mid-fall, steps back up, goes on for the last 3 rounds, shows a pace, smothers Wellmaker, stifles him, and Wellmaker just throws with everything. He'll miss a leg kick, he'll spin all the way through. You'll see it on his face. He just gets so upset when he doesn't get his picture perfect right hook. This was at featherweight, which maybe you can say Wellmaker's better at bantamweight. Bantamweight, he gets that done, but great win from Ethan Ewing. Took all the hype off of Wellmaker. He's got some hype now. 2 days notice. You don't do that to, like, not anyone can do that. Ethan Ewing has a chance to be something big. So good one for him. Blanchfield, I got this right. I didn't think it'd be the submission, though. I thought Cortez would be good enough where she could defend and stay kind of ahead of Blanchfield, just enough, kind of like JDM against Islam or Wei Li against Shevchenko. But I thought Blanchfield wouldn't be able to get the submission. She did, round 2, very end of it. Got Cortez in like a weird guillotine where she's like draped over the side of her body. Good work from Blanchfield. Roman Kopylov. No, Gregory Rodriguez, RoboCop, beats Roman Kopylov. I mean, like I said, Chase Hooper at middleweight's done. He shells up too much. See, he almost put away RoboCop because RoboCop at the very end was giving him so much room to work with. He kept on backing away, backing away. That's where Kopylov does his work. If you're backing away, giving him a chance to advance, he'll piece you up all day. But if he's on the back foot, he's not going to throw anything. He's just going to sit there and take it. And for the first 2 rounds, that's what happened. RoboCop shot some takedowns, which I don't know if I said that. I think I did. If not, I should have. Because he did, just to put in the idea of Kopylov. Not much done with it. Kind of just got a single leg, held the leg up, and then set it down just to say, hey, dude, watch out. But yeah, just kind of blitzed in, hit him with some stingers, and then almost got knocked out in the 3rd, but, he survived. I thought he'd knock him out in round 2. He almost did. He got close, pretty close. But he doesn't push. RoboCop's kind of safe. He plays it kind of safe. I thought he'd push a little bit more, but he just played it safe, which I don't blame him. I mean, Kopylov's dangerous. Moving on. Bo Nickle. I mean, I think someone cloned Bo Nickle, and then this is a new one, because I've never seen that. I will say, put your hands up, Bo Nickle, alright? You're throwing crosses with your lead hand, all the way out here. I'm not sure what you're doing. But great win from Bo Nickle. Pieces up Rodolfo Vieira for 2 rounds. Sleeps him halfway into the 3rd. Beautiful head kick. I was saying it to myself. He's setting up this body kick. He's going to go high. And he did. Knocked out Vieira. Beautiful knockout. Like I said, I think if he wants to take a little bit longer, he just got his first loss. This is comeback win. I think you do a couple more before you think about giving him some big guys. So I think Bison versus Zakayev, Bo Nickle, I like that fight. Moving on, the main card. So here's where some good fights happen, right? Great fight. Pretty good fight. Amazing fight right here. So I think Dariush must have gotten knocked out, I think, 20 minutes before this fight happened. Because I think Benoit hit him with like one of the weakest left hooks ever. And he's done. He's dead. On the floor, face down. BSD missed a follow-up shot, which would have been pretty bad, but he follows him to the ground. Dariush is face down, turned off. He landed on his forehead. That's how out he was. He was forehead first on the canvas. Confused about stoppage for no reason. You got knocked out, pal. You're 60 years old. I knew this would happen. I could see choosing Dariush, but dude, come on. Dropped by Money Moicano. You're gonna get. I thought he'd survive till round 2, but I think the first flush punch that landed from BSD knocked Dariush's lights out cold. So, could be worse. So he'll probably retire. BSD, I'm gonna give some fights for these last couple fighters. Retire BSD or retire Benil BSD. Give him Gamrot. I think Gamrot could be a good fight. Test him, see if his grappling's really leveled up. Because Gamrot, he won't be as devastating as Moicano, but he'll put that pressure on BSD, and you'll see if he's taking that next level, that next step. So I think that'd be a good fight for BSD. I mean, the most beautiful thing, first of all, dead on. I was right. Edwards kicking, staying at range with low, him shooting a takedown. I think I said that too. Doing some good grappling in the round one, but just Prates just enters that flow state, and a cross on the tip of the jaw. Edwards goes flying backwards, Superman punched. I think Wellmaker, he traded in his Superman punch for a Superman punch from BSD and Prates because he sent Edwards flying. I thought he was going to go through the cage. I thought we were going to see him in aisle 7. Knocked out on aisle 7, but, he sends him flying back. He's still looking up. He thinks he's in heaven. Edwards probably thought he was in heaven. And then another Prates follow-up shot. Not needed. It was fun. Not needed, but very impressive. Edwards, 3 in a row. He's lost every weight possible in his last 3. Impressive. I say, a JDM match. Like, he deserves a JDM match. Who does... Edwards is such a good fighter, beat Usman twice. He deserves a JDM match. But no, probably retire. Maybe you could do like a Burns fight or something like that, realistically for Edwards, but I don't know. He'll have to take some time off. Prates, the coolest fighter ever. I think you give him Morales. I think you have him and Morales go at it, or you do him and JDM. Please don't do that to JDM. Give him Morales. That'll be a good fight. Now, I'm just a genius. Big underdog. You think this guy who got chinned by Bilal Muhammad is going to take some shots from Brady or from Morales? Not a chance, pal. Edward comes out timid, feigning a lot. I thought he'd do some low kicks at first, chop low, and then maybe do like a hook or something to get the head to the outside and then shoot a takedown. He just kind of did some low kicks and then rushed in. Had some good counter shots. I will say Morales very hittable. He was getting like left hook countered by Brady a whole bunch of times, but Brady probably hits about as hard as Zhang Weili. So nothing happened. But Morales knocked him out. I thought it'd be the second. I thought Brady could survive the first, but he got walked down. Morales is really good. Brady, you could do Brady JDM maybe. He'll want some time off. He may not want another striker. You could do maybe like a Brady Usman. That could be pretty good because Usman's set on not fighting anyone besides Islam. But realistically, you do Brady Usman is what I think. Morales Prates, like I said, that'd be a good fight in my opinion. He came out strong, impressive. Yeah, round 1 KO, underdog pick from me. I did call Zhang Weili the GOAT, and I do regret that. Because Zhang Weili is shadowboxing at range for, I'd say, about half this fight. Whenever on the feet, she's shadowboxing, peppering that jab and slipping. I don't know. She has CTE, so I'm guessing ghosts. But yeah, Shevchenko, very reactionary. Just kind of statue, stood there. You're going to low kick. I'm going to step out. You're going to try and do anything. I'm going to go to the outside, have you come in. I'm going to knee you. I'm going to elbow you. I'm going to clinch. I'm going to take you down. Smothered her to a 5-round decision. Everyone called it boring because it was, which is okay to do because it was WMA. So remember, this one was boring. The next fight was amazing. Okay? Main event. Islam Makhachev defeats JDM via 5-round decision. And it was impressive. Very impressive from Islam Makhachev. You have to give him that. Best fighter ever. 16-fight win streak, hasn't lost in 11 years. 34 years old. He's getting double points. But I will say, probably the least impressive way to win. I don't care. He was outstriking JDM, takedown threat, but it was still impressive, his striking. I just wish he showed some dominance. And I know there is dominance in getting the takedown whenever you want like that, but JDM just kind of stuck in half guard and Islam just let him. He allowed him. I feel like true dominance is not letting what your opponent wants to do. And even though JDM couldn't stop Islam from doing what he wanted to do, he also was making a standstill, a stalemate. Islam wasn't pushing. 5th round, he's not teeing up, he's not getting up from half guard, raining down elbows. He'll rain, also, back at the headshots. I think every round. All I gotta say. But yeah, let's see. So, I said, let's look at some of these stats. So my first pick, Fatima Klein, let's see this. Fatima Klein, higher than 70 significant strikes. I mean, what a genius I am. What a genius. I'm thinking easy money. Easy money made. I'm going to get this done. Then we get to Shep Mariscal, who needed at least 35. And he got 7 because he was very adamant on staying in the clinch whenever on the feet with Pat Sabatini. So now I'm an idiot. Then you go to Aaron Blanchfield. I'm thinking, all right, Aaron Blanchfield will get, oh crud, how much? What did I say? I don't know. I don't think I did Blanchfield. I actually think I did. I did Morales, less than 41.5. Guess what happened, pal? 24. I mean, what genius would pick that? Not me, because I picked JDM. But then, and then Shevchenko, I said she'd get 60-something? 69? She got 41. I was close. I thought she'd do some more striking. She saw how, I said it in the prediction, I can see Shevchenko holding down Wei Li. But I said I don't think Wei Li's going to be able to let her do that. And she did, because Wei Li sucks. See, these total strikes, I think that may be, if you count her shadow boxing, she is probably 200 out of 200 for her shadow boxing. So very accurate Zhang Wei Li is. She fought 2 Shevchenkos at once, one in her head and then a real one which she couldn't see. So respect to her. She can retire. I don't care anymore. I don't care. And then I said JDM getting more than 56, which in the hindsight, this rigged fight, which it was, definitely rigged. But yeah, so I'm down $20. I'll put this in a thing. What am I, 10-4? What is that? Math. Crud. -4, so that's like a 60% something. Not that bad for first one. So yeah, could have been the coolest UFC pay-per-view ever, main event, or pay-per-view ever, but it turned out into this. I mean, if you go and you end at Morales KO, and this would be a great fight night. Perfect fight night. You start with maybe Pat Sabatini, Shep Mariscal. You save these for other cards. Those first 3 fights for another card. You go from here to here to Morales Brady. Amazing fight night card. Who would think that winning world championships would be so boring? Anyways, I did decent. I'll be back for UFC Qatar. Saruki and Hooker. Bilal Gary, that's the title fight eliminator. I don't think you give it to Morales. I don't think you give it to Prates. He's coming off of a loss too soon. Morales is number, 9? He beat number 2, I know, but I'd like one more from each of them, which is why I want them to fight each other. Brady Bilal, or Gary Bilal, perfect way to find a title eliminator. Shavkat, I don't care. But yeah, so that's it. I'll be better next time.